What is up, you chicken strips and you Nutella minions? This is Linux MLG, and I am playing Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts. This is my first game, technically, because I'm a level 2, actually. I got to play it about 3 or 4 days early, because my friend did happen to get it early, and so I went to his house, and we actually streamed it on Twitch. In about 10 minutes, we got about 315 viewers with a few pros in there. And people were asking about the game. We were able to take questions, and it was actually after we got banned, after those like 10 minutes, we were the first ones to do it. I came up with the idea because I knew someone that got like a bunch of subscribers on YouTube and stuff, because he was playing Black Ops 2 one day early, and so everybody was watching him, and so he got a bunch of followers, subscribers off that, and so I just thought, like, why don't we do it? And it was, I mean, take a lot earlier, and it was on Twitch, so obviously we knew it was going to get banned. Didn't know how long it would take, and I honestly just thought it was going to be an account ban, but they ended up banning us like from his laptop. He could not watch from Twitch there anymore, but I think he could switch his IP, so that won't be forever. But yeah, then we went on to Ustream, but we only got like 50 viewers. And why? Because we find out later that Huskers took our idea and actually started streaming the game also. And of course, it's Huskers, so he got like 1,000 viewers, and we only had like 50 to 60 at our top. So it kind of sucked, but man, this sucks. This commentary really sucks right now. This is gonna be my only take, because I really have to take a shit. It's like the Titanic is sinking in my ass right now, and I'm trying to hold it back as much as I can to save as many people as possible. And it's just really crazy, and it's gone chaotic back there. And wow, I have 43 people online. That's a new record. Send it into Guinness, because we're gonna get that record counted. Checkmate. If any of you have more than 43 people online playing Call of Duty Ghosts, I doubt probably all of you do. But anyways, getting into this, this is of course the first Ghost game. The gun I'm using is the I don't know weapon. It's actually IDK. I'm just kidding. It's not. It's the default class you use in the beginning. So that one, the assault rifle one, and it's actually really good. Probably my favorite weapon. There's also an assault rifle called the. I'll get into it, but anyways, this is the first Ghost gameplay I have, and so obviously it's going to talk about what I like about the game, what I dislike about the game so far. I played a few, I don't know, whatever. I'll get into it now. So anyways, I'm going to start off with what I dislike about the game, because you got to start out with the bads before you go into the goods. You got to end with the goods, right? For sure this game is, though, better than Black Ops 2, but I do have, my gray area. Is it better than MW3? But anyways, so the bad things. Um, the bad things about this game. One that I find it really irks me. People die and you kill people incredibly fast. You find it really hard to actually be able to get multiple kills in a row, and even like it's just hard. It's really hard to get multiple kills in a row, and sometimes you know, it's just tough. And so the next thing is maps. Maps, every single one is huge. Someone brought to my attention today, it's because the Xbox One and their server is going to hold however many people. Like, they have a huge mass of people that they're going to be allowing to play in one game. So that's the idea of the big maps. But there's literally no small maps. There's no Dome, there's no Rust, there's nothing of that nature in this game. And that's what that kind of frustrates me, because there's always that one map that people really enjoy. That's the small map. And what's it called? It's the maps. Not only are they huge, there's tall buildings that you could peek out of, so people could just sit there all day. Not necessarily sniping. Sniping did get better. I'll get into that too. But not necessarily sniping, but whatever. Or using the one burst weapon, which is another thing I don't like. Like, who was the one that was snorting crack from both nostrils at the same time when they made that weapon? It's an assault rifle. You literally shoot one burst. 90 5% of the time you kill somebody in one burst. It is absolutely ridiculous. And the other 5% of the time that you don't kill someone in one burst, it's probably because you missed one of the bullets out of the first burst of some sort. So, oh man, it's coming out. I might have to leave this early. Oh gosh. Okay. This might turn into something of the sort of human centipede real soon, so you might want to skip a little bit if I continue to talk about it. But continuing with the bad, so the spawns are also they're pretty bad. As far as domination goes, that's all I've played so far. I played one game of Blitz when I was at my friend's house playing the game early. And you know, that game for competitive, it's really not gonna work. Blitz, like, even before it came out, it's not that I played it. I mean, I didn't really play it, did get the feel of it. But I just know, like, it's something you just know. It's it's CTF, only you touch the flag. I mean, honestly, all it is people is going to be creeping and sneaking, and even let's say you get 3 down from the opponent team, right? You know there's 1 left, and your whole entire team could be camping back in your spawn, waiting for that last guy to try and go for the touch, and what happens? They throw a smoke and they go right through. You don't know where they are. And that's just something that is really just unappealing. Like, it's a complete, like, anticlimactic ending if they throw a smoke and they just slide right in. Like, nothing happens. Um, and that really sucks. That's what's gonna suck about competitive. And also, I told it in my stream with 300 people, if anyone says touch, if they call it a touch, that is me. I called it a touch in Blitz. It's no longer a cap, it's a touch. And I started that. So you know it. Now, if you hear touch, it came from me. And I like 5% of whatever profits you make off of saying touch, whatever event you go to. So, just remember Linux MLG. If your friend says it, bring them over here, tell them all about it. But yeah, so as far as the things I don't like, something I haven't tried out or haven't really died from that I feel like I really won't like are the marksman rifles. Like, there's like 5 or 6 FALs. That's cool. Hey, let's just put in a system where it's a marksman rifle and it kills in a bullet or 2. That's a great idea. That's going to be banned from competitive, I'll tell you now. Whether or not it starts out with a scope, I have to unlock anything. So all you do is you got to buy it, and right there you got iron sights, and now it's the FAL. See, it's just things like that that could be avoided in this game, but I feel like the directors really didn't pay attention to. But I'm going to stop this right here. It's going to sound like a little skip probably when I get back into my speaking, because I really need to go to the washroom, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. And alive, gratefully. I just took like a 4-foot poop. It's honestly ridiculous. That should also be in the Guinness World Records, as well as that's the second in a video, so that should be a 3rd in the Guinness World Records. I swear people will be buying their books for the famous tryout I just created. It's inspiring, really it is, but I'll take 10% of those profits. Thank you very much. And have you ever had, like, those huge craps that you were very hestant on, like, deciding whether or not you should take a picture, just in case, like, to outlength your friends' poops if they were ever to show you? And I know most of you are thinking, like, no, what are you talking about? I never hesitate. I just do it. And I understand from your point of view, but for me, it's kind of hard because I'm a pretty normal guy. But anyways, continuing with the things I don't like, I'm pretty sure I went over everything that I have gone through. One thing that is kind of a pet peeve is when I die from an attack dog after I shot it like 10 times and it's running at me. And so dogs don't die right away. They die actually in more bullets than like a person does, most of the time, which kind of sucks. And then they kill you in one bite, which is always something I hated from like Black Ops. But you know, it's not that big a deal. And so going on to the things I like, you know, as far as pubs go, You know, I think sniping is really fun to do. I picked up a thermal sniper and I was just going ham with it, and that was fun. The sliding thing is actually pretty cool. I enjoy it more than dolphin diving just for the fact that you could do it more often without fatality, as far as an opponent killing you in the motion of doing it. And you know, um, I don't know, as far as things that I like, I feel like when competitive comes into play and things are banned, this game will be better competitive than Black Ops 2 and MW3. Maybe Black Ops 2 would just be a bit better because it's more fast paced and it had Hardpoint in the lineup. So, and Hardpoint was huge. And so that made a big thing, and also COD. Jeez, I'm sorry. And also Codcaster they had, which was also another big thing. And so that kind of, if they had Hardpoint in here and they just kept it the Hardpoint CTF S&D, I do think this game would be better. Um, I still don't know because this is a really slow-paced game. So maybe Black Ops 2, without the connection issues, it's better than this game as far as competitive. But I think this game is better than MW3 and any of the other Infinity Ward games at competitive. Black Ops I feel was better. I mean, Black Ops was my favorite competitive game. If you took out the bullshit from Black Ops 2, that would be my favorite competitive game. But the connection based, and my connection is crap, so it's not fun for me. So therefore Black Ops is still my favorite that I've played. And other things, that I like, the guns are cool. I have no problems with the weapons except for that one that I mentioned, and the marksman rifles. I haven't had any problems getting interfered or getting cut off by any of those marksman rifles really, so I don't have any problems against it yet. But I'm not gonna wait for it. And in case any of you waited till the end to listen to this commentary, I should have said it from the beginning. I'll say it in my next video. And again, I'm sorry I didn't follow my schedule. I've just been waiting for Ghost to come out. I've been grinding GBs when before this, when Black Ops 2 was out, when that was still the current one, I mean. And so yeah, I was doing that, and it's no excuse, but still. But anyways, the announcement I have is on December 20th through the 22nd, there will be a 3-day 4K guaranteed tournament at GamePazo. You could go ask them any questions at GamePazo. I think it's going to be changed to $200 to sign up online, and then $260 to sign up at the door. 3-day, it's a free-for-all, 2v2 and 4v4, so we're trying to make this a big event. And if we cap at 48 teams, we'll add $2,000 to first place. So first place would end up getting $1,000 each, which is pretty big, I think. And for my first game, I think this was pretty big. I dropped 34, 38, and 14. That's a pretty big number, and I hope you enjoyed it for my first Ghost commentary. And thank you, and peace.